Ephesians is broken down basically in two parts, chapters 1 through 3. That is who we are in Christ. We are predestined in love. He has brought us forth. We are born again by faith. Where does that faith come from? What does it do? He has prepared those works beforehand. And then he goes into, what is the church? What has God actually been doing with his people? What is this mystery that's been revealed? Forrest talked about that a couple weeks ago, that the Jews and Gentiles are now one body. We are Christians. There's this new revelation that Christ is bringing in all the nations to him, that he is the king over everyone, everywhere. He is the sovereign Lord, but this church thing is his bride. And so there's this beauty that's been building and building and building, those identifiers, who we are in Christ, right? And so as the conclusion, this is the conclusion of chapter 3. So chapter 3 concludes with this beautiful, weighty prayer as he's about to get into the imperatives. Stuff we are ought to do. Paul's getting ready to say, now you know who you are. Now you know who the church is. Now you know God's intention for his people. Now let's get into what does that mean for the Christian life. And that's going to be the next few Sundays as we break down 4, 5, and 6. What does that mean for your family? What does that mean you individually? What does that mean for society as well as culturally, nationally? There's implications for all those things, and that is the remainder of Ephesians, and there's just so much glory to be had, but Paul doesn't immediately dive in there. Ephesians 3 is kind of a beginning, like last week we talked about a beginning. He begins a thought, kind of breaks down a little bit of where we're going, and then pauses, comes back into this section, into this prayer that is carrying so much